Good evening, one. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Sit down, relax, grab yourself something to drink. Welcome back to another session of Starfield. Alright, so we last left off finally reaching the former Red Devil xenobiologist. And we finally delivered him that Terramorph sample that we got from that Vanguard mission. So we're gonna go see what he has to say about that shite.
Gonna
So,
ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Managed to negotiate it down to something more reasonable. Good to see someone give the trade authority a bit of their own medicine.
you're welcome.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right. Just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
Sam was not fake. I collected it from the Terramorph myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Hadrian to mention it. Sounds like quite the tragedy.
It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack. But the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
Humanity has survived a lot, but this could be a bottleneck event for our species if we survive. And the devastation to society, to knowledge, it would reduce civilization to shambles.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
But you said the Londinian attack was massive, right? Why is a one odd Terramorph so scary?
Because until now, the Terramorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means. But I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here.
What does it take you and an analysis to Hadrian? So she should get your boots on. We're going to stop any more attacks before they start.
Music to my ears. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Sweet. Oh no, No, the Badonkadonk is 1,400 meters away. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Hi. How much am I over? Even food won't help me right now. Alright. Well, I've got 3 suits, so the suits should help weigh it down. Fuck. Wait, is that? Not gonna lie, that looked like my ship for a second.
You're handling this one, of course.
You can't carry anymore, right? Yeah, right. Why is that only worth 889 bucks? Alright, fine, I gotta dump the spacesuit somewhere. Well, one of the spacesuits.
Okay then.
Hopefully I can make room. Maybe there's a chest or something that I can use.
Low gravity. Hard not to want to dance, right? It would be like ice dancing.
Other shit. Oh, we are on Mars, aren't we? Right. Fuck, I'm just gonna have to dump it, aren't I? Oh well. So if I dump that, that will drop me down. I should dump this one. Oh, fuck. Even that's not enough. Fucking hell. Alright, hang on. Have I got anything that's weighing me down here? Ew. Solomon's map, that's important. Gotta return that.
Let's get out there and do something new. Happy to help.
Tell you what do you... Oh no, right, I did want that. Okay, let me get rid of some of the guns. If I get rid of that, I might be able to give him a suit and we can just dump the gun. Take that off your hands. Oops. Inventory. Spacesuit. Fuck. It's 8, right? So if I get him, I still need to reduce it. Right, hang on. Why does he got a coachman? That'll do. Okay, and I'll give him a spacesuit. There we go, then I'll just dump these guns that I don't want.
See you later.
And hopefully, that'll be enough. Wait, better go. There. Drop that. Drop that. That can work because I can do this now. Watch this. Oh, there you go. I can talk to Barrett. Alright, good. Okay, appeal. That on. And then take the... Well, before I do that, let me talk to Barrett.
Hey, stranger.
Hey.
Let's chat sometime. You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night.
Guess your sense of humor is back. What else were you hoping for?
Hey, I'm not complaining.
No.
Honestly, these have been some of the best days of my life in a long time. I mean that.
Glad to see your sense of humor is back.
Vasco never appreciated my humor that much. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco. So many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel.
He had a sadness by time chart.
He was really hoping the visual presentation would help. It did not.
You talked to him about Irvin?
Why not? Trust me, I've talked to way less sentient humans before. Vasco's just fine for most conversations.
Do you travel with anyone else other than Vasco?
Sure, folks from the lodge, folks from my past. I've got friends when and where I need them. But traveling with you has been different. We're more of a team. It feels stronger.
I'm sure he was a reliable co-pilot.
Oh, we got to point B many times just fine. Top-notch co-pilot. Would recommend him to anybody. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact. They looked into Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Looks like they paid off the judge. And that's not all. My contact really came through for us. Turns out the witness was threatened until he withdrew his testimony. And thanks to our contact, we now have the receipts.
What's the proof the witness was threatened?
My contact has an audio log with the identity of the speaker verified, time-stamped, everything.
What's the proof Hephaestus paid the judge?
Bank transactions. A precise amount was transferred to the judge only the day before the ruling.
Do you have the actual evidence with you?
No, my contact does for now. I trust them. We worked together a long time ago. And it depends on what I want to do with all the proof. If anything.
We should hire a lawyer now.
I'm glad you're confident already. I'm not, though. I'm worried we don't have enough evidence to go up against a massive corporation like that. So I know a cyber runner who has accessed corporate archives before. They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk.
Tell them to use the backup system to retrieve the data. It has less security.
Oh, good call. I'll relay that to them. Reputation is pretty important for people who work with smugglers. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone who's fought the Crimson Fleet. Maybe I should study up on the art of cross-examination. Might come in handy at the trial.
Do you have any other dead loved ones with mysteries to solve?
Well, my long-lost cousin had this farmstead that was taken over by pirates. I'm just kidding. But no, probably not.
I think that's the lawyer's job. Let's focus on gathering evidence. I think you'd make a great lawyer.
Objection, Your Honor. I think our lawyer in Gagarin is the right choice.
Sustained.
And I win. Wait, does that mean I'm a good lawyer? I caught myself in a paradox, it seems. Anyway, let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us.
Sure. Alright, now we take this. This is exactly what I saved them for. Where are they? Bingo. Perfect. And I can do this.
looks exactly as we left it, right?
Hey, Dad.
Right.
Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku, huh? Well, sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's called Space.
Uh-oh.
Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
I'll copy down too. You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
I think Sam and Cora are my favorite crew members.
Time to push some G's.
So I got that bug again where my storage containers are at a weird angle.
Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
I probably should have emptied my inventory first. I'll head to the Trade Authority and sell what I got. That'll be the first thing I'll do. What if Phil Hill is here? Last time I saw him was on the Red Mile. Actually, no, that's a lie. When we got into a shootout at New Atlantis, he was like, it's fancy seeing you here.
Hello. Oh,
Hey.
hello there.
I'm interested in these. What? Okay, I do not.
Careful out there.
Okay, bye. Oh, where are you going?
We should get back to the Sixth Circle ASAP.
Oh, that's wrong. I think I've got to stop
We
by
have detected
Trade
instant
Authority
jump
first, but
across
all
the
good.
universe.
Actually, I'm gonna do that. Fuck it. Just lighten my load a little bit.
Hey there.
G'day.
Hey, you looking for anything in particular? Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me.
Let's trade.
Cool.
So, spacesuit. Oh, that's my spacesuit. Ah, right. Fucking Barrett's got my spacesuits.
Yo, stay good out
Barrett.
there.
God damn it, Barrett, come here.
I'm following you, friend.
Yeah, I know. Barrett.
Sorry. Of course.
Oh, whoop, I didn't mean. I actually want to keep this one for reasons. Okay, those will do for now. I'll sell if I can. I doubt I'll be able to sell all these, but it's just to see if I can lighten my load a little bit.
How's it going? Can I help? Sounds like a plan.
Especially if you only given me $2,000 for a legendary suit. Oh, these use two different guns. Okay, I'm kind of tempted to see what this one can do. I'm gonna hold on to this one.
Come back anytime.
Hey, kitchen. Yep. Stop. Quick, get
Hey,
moving.
Captain. Can I carry that?
Cheers. I would like you to carry that for me. And take these resources while you're at it. Appreciate you.
Alrighty.
Is that really her? Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice
Do
it
you
to
have
say,
a child or children between
Not
the
here.
ages of 5 to 18?
Let's talk somewhere
Enroll
more
them
private.
in a United Colonies
Lou
distance
said we
learning
could use the
program
back.
today. Your children will be provided with routine programs teaching them art, science, mathematics, history, and more, all in the comfort of your own home.
Put your children on the right path to success and enroll today.
There you go.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little more gunfire than I usually like in my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't manage. It was no walk in the park. Yeah, a little more gunfire.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
The cabinet, what's that?
The cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The president, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're the only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind.
Where's their Armistice Archives, and what's it have to do with the Freestar Collective and House Varun?
Well, when the colony war came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Varun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions. And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that.
Doesn't sound like a run-of-the-mill data you're after. I'll take that explanation now.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Then what does that make you two now? Is the UC going to throw me to prison for helping you? I was wondering if you were going... was wondering when you want to share that nugget with me. Still doesn't explain what this Terramorph data is doing in the archives. I actually know who you are and your past. Well, that's none of my concern. That's none of my concern.
Oh. Well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield.
Oh.
The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Why wouldn't the cabinet agree to help us?
I mean, I hope they will, given the evidence we've acquired. But getting the Freestar Collective and House Varun on our side, that won't be easy.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here. So it's gonna be up to us to get them on board.
Okay, let's go talk to the cabinet.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Anything I can help you with, Captain?
It is illegal to transport plant or animal life to Mars without going through.
Is there another store for me to sell? I don't think...
Adhering to this law is imperative in order to avoid unwanted investigation.
I know, right? Look at him, he's
Thank you
cute.
for your
He's
cooperation.
adorable little space frog, isn't he? I don't know if there's a store that I can sell things to, other than the Trade Authority, which already bankrupt them. I know this area. There's no... Okay, let me head back up because it's more like a residential area. There's like a general goods place. Another one. That'd be ideal. Oh, hi, wait, you're a doctor. Hang on.
Yes, what? Let me guess. You're here because you were working a cutter, accidentally nipped your thumb off, and you need me to reattach it again?
But how often does that happen? I'm just here to talk.
Well, that's a relief. You'd be surprised. Happens at least once or twice a week. Sorry. I tend to think the worst, since the overwhelming majority of my patients come here to treat entirely preventable accidents. I know it's my job to help people, and I love doing it, but I do wish they'd be a little more careful down in the mines.
I know exactly
And
what you
Dr.
mean.
Flynn, what can I do for you today?
I want to buy some drugs. Need some medical supplies.
Well, sure. Now look.
I am after something specific. Which you do not have. I was hoping to buy those increased persuasion drugs. I know it's maxed out, but it doesn't hurt to, like, you know, get a bonus.
It always feels like I'm on some sort
Yeah.
of vacation when I'm here. We could get food at a restaurant like fancy people if you want.
Captain! Over here!
Sup? Alright. Let me put my speech clothing on. We're gonna need it. And let me favorite this one for now. How many do I got? I got like 4 or something, right? Yeah, I still got 4. Alright. G'day.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC
Oh, you're
Navy.
this character.
They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Okay, yeah, you were you're the character from that short video I saw. So basically, I saw a streamer who absolutely loses his shit over the fact that this person is a clone of a dude. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's like Starfield's way of putting a transgender person in there, and I don't know why he got so frustrated about it. But yeah, it was like weird. I'm like, yeah. Anyways, you're a clone of a man. How does that work?
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
Are there others from your program still out there? Other clones?
I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
This very Victus must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, They're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
What did your father do to merit being executed?
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne.
Ah,
A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the colony war to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
shit. Okay. You're not your father.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
So honestly, what are the risks of us accessing this data?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Any suggestions on what I should say to the cabinet?
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions.
Are you willing to tell me any more about your father?
I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being fleet admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his defeat during the colony war, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy, perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me too. But Ve Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
Your eyes, they're red. Is it the result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place.
That's cool.
It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
That's cool. Don't have any questions, no.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue.
Let's roll.
Here we go.
I feel like Andrea would be a helping hand for House of Arun fleet. I'll drop a quick save while I'm here too, and I'll get ready on those pills. Let me drop a quick save real quick. Because I won't lie, if this goes wrong, I'm going to be reloading. Because like I said in a previous stream, I don't really care about replaying this one. It's just, it doesn't got the same magic as Skyrim did, you know? Can I draw a quick save here? I'll take those drugs now. Hello.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Adrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. To find a stop a possible Terramorph apocalypse, I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's the one with the... we're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting.
Oh, shut up, you whore.
While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
There's a chance what happened to Tau Center could happen elsewhere. We need to grant the request. Yes, if the fear of the data being weaponized, the Terramorph problem failed. The data's not danger. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Personally, I would, yep.
It's forbidden knowledge for a reason, right? The reason being we weren't ready for it then. The question now is, how far have we come since then?
That? I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed. The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That point is a good one. Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
A Terramorph, what's the name?
At the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
It's happening, folks. Don't panic. We need to focus.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly.
Why do I have a
The
feeling
last
you're
thing we
involved in
need
this
is a
somehow?
citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been wrong
Admiral
about
Logan,
the
the
people
local
who trained me
barracks
before.
can provide support.
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Oh man, I'm actually liking this mission more than the Crimson Fleet one. This was actually pretty cool. Get the fuck out my way, Vanguard here. Oh, they can, that's right, they can control them.
Stop! We're trying to help you! That's it. Now hit him with everything.
Hit the EM weapon.
You've got.
Nice work.
Did we do it all?
Time to shine.
Oh, I see. Okay, we didn't incapacitate him yet. Okay, I get it. Can you move out the way, dude? I need a... There we go.
I'm so ready for this. Are you?
God damn it, try not to hit that guy.
Old-fashioned, huh? Love it.
God damn it. God damn it. Thank you. There. What's up?
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Suggesting the Terramorphs can control someone's mind.
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior. The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them. But still be aware while they're doing it. Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terramorph.
So does this mean I need to worry about you turning on me?
I honestly was just wondering the same thing. But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a Terramorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible. So we'll just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there.
Sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
I got you. Okay, I'm gonna actually favorite this one. What do I want to get rid of? I'll get rid of my cutter for now. Because I won't be using that anytime soon. Oh, that's a level 30. Oh, God damn it. He turned them against us.
Right now, it's not. You have to put down that door.
Bullshit. Okay, hang on. Well, this is actually an intense fight, not gonna lie. I'm actually loving this. And let me get Heart Plus. Oh, I think I already got that on, don't I? Pretty sure I do. I do. Can I up my damage? This is a level 30 after all. I only got... How much is it? Only for 2 minutes, but it'll have to do. Actually, fuck it. Those will do for now.
You left us. Why did you leave us?
Oh, that's cool.
All sides! They're all around us! Fall back! Fall back!
You really don't like me, do you? Those things are tanky as shit.
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
How many do we got? Speak to the fire team. Where's the fire team?
Bet you got some
You might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
You sure you're not going to turn on us out there?
We're not afraid, but we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts.
You hold it. We'll handle this.
Your call. We're on the line.
Get the drop on her first. Where is it? There it is.
Opening fire!
Doing a really bad job moving, my dude. Actually, what grenades do I have? Impact grenades would be ideal for this fight right now. Get out of the cubby, little shit. Did you just set me on fire? No, it's an illusion. That's cool. Oh, here we go.
Oh god! Here they come!
Face is burning! Ow! All yours.
You know what? I'm going to take an XP booster from now on. Should have done it before, honestly. These guys are giving me a shit ton of XP. Where is it? There you go. It's only 2%, but it's still something, you know. There's the bastard. And do I got my health is low, by the way. Better heal. Have a seat. You bitch.
Target down! Nice work, Captain!
I don't want to even think about what would have happened had we failed. This was
I know, right?
damn heroic, Captain.
I'm awesome.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. The universe put the right people in the right place.
You held the line, here is.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Sup?
Those people are getting treated now. Don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up when you did.
How the hell do terramorphs get into the city like that undetected?
That's what we're trying to find out.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
We're counting on you, Captain. Don't let my people's sacrifice be in vain.
You've got the Cabinet's full backing to prevent more attacks. Understand?
Let's converse.
Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Why not send a diplomat, someone trained for this sort of thing?
The Cabinet wants progress, and wants it quickly. You're already far more familiar with the situation than any diplomat would be. There's also no diplomat alive that can claim they helped keep a cadre of terramorphs off the embassy doorsteps. The Cabinet was unanimous. They want you.
Let's go with that. I feel like my character would say that.
We see your atypical background as a strength, not a hindrance. The people you'll be dealing with, they're rather atypical themselves. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
You can count on me.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
What happened at this place not killing anymore. I intend to correct that.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
These creatures can hit us in Atlantis. Nowhere is safe.
President?
There are so many different groups across the settled systems, it's hard to keep up with all the work they're doing.
I know, right? Here's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to lie to my load. That station. Everything back to normal? Yep, like nothing happened. Alright, let's get to Salon real quick. Actually, let me head to the large first, and I'll put the Revenant away. Actually, don't worry about that. I'm already here. What's up?
There's something to be said for. Please. Take.
Oh, Barrett, come here, lad. Give me your guns.
Excuse. I might have some.
Mainly the ones that weigh a bit more. You've been using that one, I'm proud of you. See this will bank robber.
Later.
I'm sure you already know the. Please. Take.
It will indeed be enough.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Oh, Sergeant Yumi, huh? What about you? How much you want to bet he found out about the ring?
Both items may require multiple levels. Welcome to UC Distribute. I hope we have.
So this is a non-lethal weapon. Okay. Good to know.
Back to it then.
Talk to me.
I didn't really talk to you all the way over here. Apparently so. Oh, wrong thing. Give me your heavier weapons first. Those will do for now.
Well, that's all I have to.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Oh, well.
Oh, yep, you're broke. Alright, latest.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
It just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-xenon protocols. How the hell does a whole herd of terramorphs touch down undetected? Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
I know, it's called the Badunkadonk. Because it's got a lot of junk in the trunk.
A euro? I would never dream of selling some. Yes, by all means.
Well, I almost sold that. I actually want to experiment with this one. Oh, the Revenant is so fucking light. Holy shit. I just realized how light this is. It doesn't even weigh 1. God damn.
Good luck on all your adventures.
Hey, Barrett.
Hmm?
Do you your shit again?
Let me carry that.
Oops, wrong thing. You're not using that anymore, so I guess I can take it, sell that. I mean, I don't really use pistols, so I'll sell it. I mean, that's weighing you down a shit ton. Alright, that's a trophy. I actually want to hold on to that. I'll sell this though. You got a bunch of resources. Wait, what's this shit you got?
Go ahead.
Fuck is this? Oh, right. These are I gave you those a while ago. Okay.
Okay.
If there's anything you need, please do. See you around.
Now, let me head to the Mass District because... Oh wait, no, not the Mass District. Spaceport District, because there's a kiosk at the Trade Authority kiosk over there. There we go. So many places where I can sell shit down here. I like it. Neon 2, I think, as well, though I haven't really properly looked at Neon. Oh shit, you're broke. How the fuck are you so broke? Bye.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Nothing, apparently can't do shit for me. Head to the well. I wish there was a way you could fast travel to the well. There isn't, you just gotta head to one of the elevators. Actually, while I'm here, can I get more XP boosters?
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art.
This is store, by the way.
Hi there.
Hi.
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got...
See, we go for sale.
Oh, please.
So is this a is this a... Oh! Oh! This is another store to sell shit. Can I buy a certain drug I want from you? No, okay. Sell then. Have some guns. Actually, I'm curious about something. Hang on.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So I don't need to have the cut on my quick wheel. I can just do that and then activate it.
We were running low on foodstuffs, so I went ahead and placed another order.
Really? Need something?
We'll have
Not a problem.
Trophy, trophy, trophy. We've sold everything I got currently.
Account for it better understand.
Okay. Right.
I can just file the invoices.
We have a system.
Missions. Speak to deputy. Okay. Where are you? Apparently you're at the lodge. Why are you at the lodge? Oh, you want to know because the lodge is at the Mass District, that's why. But why is there a secondary thingy here? What's this here? Can you have an activity and could that be it? Yeah, that is it. Get rid of that. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's head to Mast. I'm ready to find more Terramorphs. Oh, I should have went to Terrabrew and got some boosters. That's all good. They're only 2%, but it adds up, you know? You know what? Now that I think about it, like if I get 300 XP, 2% is like what? 6 extra XP. Still. Hold up, I forgot something again. Can I just go to the lodge from here? I just want to put my trophy vanguards to in my vault at the lodge. Alright, where's my phone? I'm sitting on it. Just gonna test my blood sugar real quick. I think it might be low. Wrong arm, I switched sensors. Oh. It's alright for now.
This place is a delightful relic, tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Pretty cool, right? Come to my room for a bit. Hey, Mateo. Wait, that's not my room. This is my room. Alright. Might as well deck it out a bit since I'm here. Come here. Give me that. That. Give me that. While I'm here, give me these two. Yeah, so the safe can have an infinite amount. That's pretty cool. Jesus, the pack weighs a bit. Oh, I forgot to sell the helmet. That's all good. Put it there. Disc. Hey, that looks good. Oh, that's the case of the watch, right? I put the plushie here. Actually, can I just get in new items? I cannot. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it's got like dangle physics and shit. That's cool. Yeah, tell you what, buddy, you're gonna have your own personal chair. That works, I guess. Alright, back to it. Actually, not yet. Let me empty my resources onto my ship. While you're here, give me your resources.
Never
too.
mind. Sorry. Let's see if I...
Always have something on your mind, my dude.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, I am a cunt. God damn it. How much? Oh, by a shit ton. Holy shit.
What's on your mind?
I've really got to
I
up
might
my
have-
weight, but I'm more focused on other things.
Alrighty.
Okay, where's the badonkadonk? There it is.
Hey, you might want this. What's new? Sure.
Okay, now give me your resources. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Still almost got 700. Alright. Now let's get back to it.
I have something for you.
Appreciate it, Barrett, but we'll worry about that later.
Have you seen these orders? A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
I'm surprised that it's a Vanguard captain, you ho. I already don't like you.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Yep, they're the repositories of all of the banned data from the colony war.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Faroon.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Faroon to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
What can you tell me about these codes? Can we forge them?
No. Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times. They're impossible to create without those keys, and those keys stay with the ambassadors, meaning we're accessing nothing if we can't get them on our side.
No problem, we're just going to need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal. Do we want to joke about that? Fuck it.
Very funny. This is going to be hard enough already. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon?
Let's do the Freestar.
Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
I bet she loves her job.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Alright, tell me about the other tools then.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage. But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
What can you tell me about the staff member?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Yeah, things I should avoid doing inside the embassy.
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
That's all I need to know.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Tell me about Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varoon retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varoon thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Oh, what's wrong with House Varoon?
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat. House Varoon Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky. But that hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Faroon did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
I'm sure they can be reasoned with.
It's weird that we have to say that, but yeah, they're just regular people with different beliefs.
Of course. But there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting. Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
What kind of life signs did it take in the embassy?
The Varoon delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
Wait, has no one actually been inside the embassy?
The embassy is still legally House Varoon's sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age. But we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
What do I do if he's unalive?
Then you search the embassy for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin, if we can ever find them. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Well, I
Hey,
mean, if
Dusty,
House...
If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice right now. Then instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello, okay?
No worries. What's up, Barrett?
You know, traveling with you has been more than just good old-fashioned fun. It's been, well, therapeutic.
How has it been therapeutic?
Well, I buried my pain about Irvin for so long that I needed a nudge and a different perspective.
Is this really weighing on your mind so much?
I know. It didn't seem like it, right? Well, I was hiding it from everyone, including myself. I can see now how much it was affecting me. I know now that clearing Irvin's name would set me free from the grief.
I should get paid for these therapy sessions. You don't get that sort of feedback every day.
Well, just ask. Anyway, thanks for the support, Captain.
Weren't you adventuring in Vasco for a while?
Yeah, of course. Vasco is a fantastic co-pilot. He doesn't sleep, he reacts quickly. He's a fascinating friend.
You make a great team.
It wasn't all that long ago when you told me that you only trusted yourself. So I'm honored to hear you say that. Which brings me back to that plan I mentioned earlier. I think I know how to move forward now. but I'm going to need your help. My contact sent a gift.
Tell me you found some real evidence.
Seems real to me. So they found an insurance settlement. Irvin's employers got paid as compensation for sabotage.
How much money are we talking about?
Now, they claimed they had to ditch the whole mine and all the equipment inside and construct a new mine with new equipment. They were reimbursed for all of it.
Yeah, that's fishy.
It seems that the mining company got a huge payout after they won the case against Irvin. We have the settlement paperwork from their insurance. Tons of money. Oh, also the cyber runner had to move on to other work, but sent me a passcode to some computer system. I'm not sure what it goes to yet. We can just hold on to it until we figure it out. But anyway, we have enough to move forward. The missing piece here is proving that Irvin was framed. So I discovered that Irvin's original lawyer still practices law, and she'll look over everything we found.
Can we trust this lawyer?
Yes, I believe so. Every case she's worked on has been in the interest of regular, everyday people. She doesn't seem to be in this for the money. I mean, heck, she said she wouldn't even charge us for the initial consultation anyway.
What's her reason for helping us?
Irvin's case was her first case, she said. She always hated how it ended. And she's now got 2 decades of experience behind her for a rematch, too.
Let's go talk to this lawyer then, detective.
Oh, detective. I like the sound of that. If I'm the detective, does that make you my trustworthy and sensible partner with a heart of gold?
Absolutely yes.
Well, I can work with that. Detective Barrett at your service. Anyway, we should take everything to the lawyer and see what she says. Maybe she reviews it and decides we have no case, or we need more evidence. I don't know.
Okay, Vanguard
if we don't have a
faction
case,
first.
I can probably let it go. But I have to try.
Can we send her all the evidence?
Yes, I've already arranged for my contact to drop off the evidence at our office.
Did you hear more about Irvin's apartment?
Oh, yep. I've got a key card for it. But I don't know what condition it's in. It's been 20 years, but I got the ventilation and power turned on, so I think it's safe.
Go to that lawyer then.
Fantastic. I knew I could count on you. You're as reliable as an atomic clock. I've sent a list of everything we found so far to the lawyer on Gagarin. You know, I actually feel optimistic about this.
How much you want to bet the mining company's
Lead
going
the
to
way,
sabotage
detective.
it? Sweet. I am now considered Barrett's friend. Too bad he's going to die soon.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Nah, awesome, right? Where's it taking me? Oh, this is the Freestar Collective arc. Okay. Let's roll. There's Reliant Medical. I want to see if I can get my hands on that drug. Added bonus doesn't hurt. Give me my speech pills. Albie-licious, am I saying that right? Welcome.
Should you find yourself in need, welcome to our... So, what bring... You don't need me for anything.
Medical
Oh, you
supplies.
certainly come to...
Give me what I want. Fuck, I don't have it either.
Take care of yourself.
What's up? Nothing much, just enjoying a little Starfield. Killing some terramorphs. What's up with you? Yeah, let's head this way. I still got 3 more of them, so it should be alright for now. Where do I get more of them? It is a, whatchamacallit? Wait, what am I doing? I had a brain fart there, fuck. Yeah, here. Yeah, it looks like something you can get from reliable thingies. Sounds good. It's a cute little emote. Haven't seen that one before. The fuck did you do?
You've
up?
come a long way since the war. It's astonishing.
Wait, do I have... I do not have the right appeal on. Let me change that. Always helps to get a bit of a bonus. I'm glad you like these cuties. Adorable little things.
Every day that we all keep talking is a day we should celebrate.
Alright.
All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Okay, hang on. I wanted to see that. You could make these for me? I'm not looking for emotes anytime
Are you
soon.
supposed to be in here?
Guests can make them so.
Wrong thing. Hang on. I might take some drugs real quick. Hi, let us converse on the nature of terramorphs.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Oh, have I got a deal for you? That's tempting, but I have a feeling she won't like the humor. Alright. I'm here on behalf of the United Colonies. We need the Freestar Collective's help.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You heard correctly. We need access to the archives. Otherwise, any more deaths are on your hands.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
You really are bitchy. Persuade.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
The Terramorph Xenomorph Weapons Project was a failure. That knowledge isn't dangerous.
You know that for sure. That is interesting.
You were a soldier. It was your job to protect, and that's what we intended to do with this stuff.
I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility.
There are lives at stake here.
And those lives are in my hands.
How many lives are you willing to risk?
It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
I think that would be way too much.
I'm sorry if you don't like the offer, but I refuse to be the person who lets such dangerous information be misused.
You probably should speak to the deputy first. Fuck it.
Excellent. Follow me.
If you want me to follow, you have to get off your ass. There you go. There's my alarm. Are you gonna move? Typical of a Bethesda game. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Hang on, I'll give you a nudge. Come on. There we go.
Sorry. Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here, don't make me regret this, Captain.
Bye. One down, one to go. I can be very persuasive. Now, I know I got my speech stats. I do have it maxed out, right? I think I got me down to myself now. Yeah, you have mastered the skill. Yeah, I do have it maxed out, but I mean, a little help never actually hurts, does it? I'll be taking that drug again when I get to the House of Arun individual. Hey, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I thought so. So why is it taking me? Oh, it must be the side entrance. Okay. How long have you been streaming? Oh god, that's an excellent question. Maybe 2 years now. I stopped wanting to do it for a career Like, I stopped wanting to do it for a job, and I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm just gonna do what I want. I'm having fun doing it. So I'm like, just keep doing what I'm doing. So yeah, about 2 years now. Shit.
Say what you will, but I bet House Varun knows how to party.
Hello. Thank you. Nani? Ba, 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 ba. This one will go here, right? Yep, okay, that one's done. That doesn't fit. That does. And with this one, I presume. Which one was it again? This one should go here. Oh, whoops. Recalibrate. Done. I don't think the tyrants will be a problem now. Hack into them. Jesus, dude. What kind of fucking plant life do you have? I'll take it both. Oh shit. Alright, even though disable the tyrants, but the... Oh, fuck you. Fucking mannequins. Why do they have that shit? Yeah, I'm coming. Hang on, I'm looting your shit real quick. Why do you have to have mannequins everywhere? Oh shit, there's another one. Have a seat.
Do it again.
Hang on. Living quarters, local system computers. This could come in handy. And that will go here. So number 2 is done. We just have to worry about number 1. I don't think that one's a good idea. That's a good idea, though. Ah, we destroyed the robots already. Alright. I don't know why, but I got the Rebels part song from Cyberpunk 2077 stuck in my head. And I'm not complaining.
Urban was only on good. Looking for something?
Yeah, I need you to hold some resources for me. And some weapons, maybe. Yeah. Oh, actually, I want to utilize that, don't I? I want to see what that can do. Yeah, hold these for me.
We've done everything that we can.
give this a whirl. Let's see what you can
for
do.
Irvin's case, aside from going
Oh
to
Jesus!
the garden.
Got 500 though. Oh shit, okay. Alright. That actually doesn't work, but this one, however, will. I combine it with that. Yeah, that'll open number 2. Which means this one can be used for number 1. Can it be used for number 1? How the fuck? That's how. Okay. Varun Heretic Writings. Sure. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Oh, I just realized. Ah, don't steal anything and shit. That was literally what they said. Wait. Don't take anything. My bad.
What you will, but that house is out of pocket.
Disable the cameras. Turrets. That doesn't work, but... Hang on. I have an idea. Doesn't look like it's gonna work. Okay, those can go there, so then this one. So how does this one fit? There we go. Okay, update, recalibrate. Okay, remember, don't take anything. Oh, it's a shotgun. That's cool. Is it a shotgun? Yeah, oh well, it says it's a rifle, but it shoots like a shotgun. So all these, okay. I see what to do. Okay. That's not gonna work. Oh no, it might if I do this. There you go. Now I don't have to worry about them attacking me. At least the ones up ahead. Hello. I'm gonna lie, the robots still look pretty cool. Wait, was that behind me? It sounded like it was behind me. Oh, the turrets and the robots fight against each other. Did I miss a computer maybe? Yes, I did. Kind of worried that all this shit is like there'll be something to do with all this like fog and smoke and shit later. I have a feeling there might be some consequences to it.
Careful. Journey on these things can be surprising.
Up top. What is that? Nothing.
What was that?
How does it see me from there? There you are. Oh shit, there's more of them. Settle down, mate. I'll take a half past one. Reload would be nice. Have a seat. Fucking mannequin. God, I hate them. Have fun? No worries. Thank you so much. Demons. Known as demons. Ah, I see. Yeah, that will go there, but then this one. Right, that's not gonna work. That might though. Alright. Oh, there's another one here. So good. Actually, no, that won't work. That will work. Right, don't take anything. I think that one and that one will do. Indeed right. How do I get over there? Jumping, I guess. Guardians in the basement. What guardians in the basement? Ah, that guardian in the basement. Well, no, I thought the gun just randomly exposed sometimes. You okay? The gun just randomly explodes. I don't know why, but it does. Hello.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Ambassador, let me put my gun away. I need to convince you. I'm gonna quick save here real quick in case I do need to convince. But I do need to actively persuade you. Hello.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
The spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged. Everyone in the city is in better shape than this time. Is that what happened? A power surge?
I take it you didn't have such an experience where you were then, hmm? Yes, the entire embassy was thrown into lockdown, trapping me in my quarters, disabling the Venom tree's filters, and arming the defenses. A disconcerting experience, to say the least. Was the rest of the city spared?
Did you say that thing pouring out clouds upstairs is called a venom tree? Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment.
Good point.
But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
The spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terrormorphs at the spaceport.
Indeed.
A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terrormorphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks. I like the prevention method.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Now, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You have my word, I'll make sure it's used for good. Knowledge can't be evil. What about the knowledge of, say, gunpowder? Don't be a smart ass, you. You have my word.
You've got my word, too. I swear, if this goes awry, there will be hell to pay.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Hang on, I'm gonna pause here because I just remembered to take my insulin. I'll be back in a minute. BRB. Alright, where were we? I have a feeling we're gonna be betrayed in this one, and I think I know by who.
Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Thanks. Let's not do that. Storeroom keycard. Let's not do that. Oh, no. I have to go this way, right? Yes. Ah, here we go. What's with all the fucking creepy mannequins, dude? Wish I could ask him about it.
Hey, you might want this.
What? Oh. Sorry, just Terramorph attack. I'm lucky to still be here.
Don't worry, Boo, we had your back. Got him.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Code pieces of house interface style collected and ready to be deployed.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
I promise.
Captain, can I help you?
Nah, you're good. Gonna make it? Nice. I remember this place. Safeguard the past, secure the future. Let's go secure the future.
Captain, we've been expecting you. the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives.
Sup?
To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting him to be bigger. Cool.
If you intend to engage me,
Howdy.
What's up?
There you are. Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Is the answer to stopping more attacks really in here?
You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on terramorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there, it likely doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're not going to know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready.
Made a promise to Hadrian. Can you assure me this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures.
Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Yay.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
I can buy a house now.
Hey there.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's real cool.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Cool.
Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Talks about my name. Who are we talking about?
I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
I'll take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Thanks. Subsection 7. Damn. Hello.
I knew a place like this had to exist. I just never thought I'd actually be in it.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
What? No magazines? Well, who's down for some small talk? Right, we've got a volunteer here. Howdy, soldier. Want to compare war stories?
Easy, Barrett. Man, talk his ear off.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom.
Oh, is that the dad?
Chat.
Oh, shit.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Given the amount of security, I'd say you're someone pretty important or dangerous.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous
I knew they didn't kill you.
deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Do UC faked your death then?
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity. But my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor. And considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
So what'd you do?
To warrant my execution.
I get the idea.
The official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne, a battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinian spaceport to halt the spread of the Terramorph outbreak there. The city and its citizens were lost, but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial, and my life irrevocably changed.
Definitely one of the chattiest guys I've met, except about what you actually want. My god, you used to have been lying all this time.
Captain, please. There are no clean hands in galactic politics.
I don't want to mention his
we all
clone.
do what we must to keep ourselves safe. Which, right now, means finding a way to protect the United Colonies and beyond from additional Terramorph attacks. An effort you and my progeny, Hadrian, have already made impressive progress on. And I'd like to help, though I am curious. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
She told me she's your clone, yes?
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Can you tell me more about this cloning program?
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed incredible promise. But by the time the colony war came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help.
Fine, I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
You track down war criminals, people like you. How's that work exactly?
Well, who better to find them? But many
Full
of them
Raymond
I knew
Reddington sort of
personally.
situation.
And I've always had a mind for details. Where someone was born, next of kin. You'd be shocked how often an otherwise brilliant criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides. I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down and set things right.
I'm not sure I like the sound of this.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship.
I don't trust that for a second. How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man?
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Why have me do this? Why not hand this over to one of the members of this discovery team?
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout.
I'm not killing anyone. If he's actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Interesting. So it's like a full Hannibal Lecter, like, blacklist Raymond Reddington situation there.
You may proceed to the exit.
Hey, Barrett.
Yes, Captain?
Let's get moving.
Gladly.
Still affairs. Let's have a chat with her.
I have something for you.
Pardon?
What's up?
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
There's an executed war criminal in your basement. Deputy, I was not prepared for that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right?
Why hasn't Hadrian been told about this?
The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
Alright.
Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
The prisoner asked me to deal with Dr. Orlays. I figured I should discuss.
Dr. Reginald Orlays? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlays is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
Location of Hadrian's old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive.
Sure.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
I'm supposed to head to the den, and then you can tell me.
The den? It's a star station. Orbiting Wolf, the second star station actually to bear that title. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out.
Where are the chances I'm being lured into a trap?
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Didn't have anything else to discuss.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain. And remind you of the importance of discretion.
Laters. I think I've been here before, haven't I? Pretty sure I have.
Hey, leave some food out before we left? Whoa.
Oh, do I still have missiles equipped? Fuck. Not what I wanted. I keep forgetting to change the... Hang on, let me head back real quick. Actually, it'll be quicker. Why don't I just reload? I'm gonna get a loading screen anyway, so it'll be quicker to reload. I want to replace the missile system for EM suppression system. They're better for sabotaging engines and shit. So get rid of my missiles, basically. Yeah, still got him on. Hey.
Got anything you need? Anything I can help you with? Sure, how about it?
If I want to take this guy alive, and he is indeed on the ship. Weapons. Here we go.
Hey.
What does this take? It takes 9, right? Yeah, 9.
Dan acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Thank you.
We're docked.
You might want this.
I could have done it here too. This is indeed the same spaceport, just looked different
Hard
from
to
the angle I
believe
was
this
at.
place is still intact. But the military is nothing if not resilient.
Sup?
Look who's back. You got something quick? Kinda busy at the moment.
There's a wanted man hiding out of this sector. I need to find him.
Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetheria's debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting.
What's so dangerous about that part of Aetheria's orbit?
Well, the original dense star station was destroyed decades ago during the Serpent's Crusade by marauding House Varun zealots. Big part of the remains from those battles ended up gathering around Aetheria, forming a nasty debris field. Every now and then, some headstrong scrapper comes limping back because they hit an 80-year-old mine. Or sometimes they don't come back at all. Though, maybe it's not just the field that's been picking them off.
Anything else you can tell me about the Warlock?
I mean, I honestly thought it was just a story board haulers told to amuse each other. But if the pilot of the Warlock really has been dusting our people, well, hopefully you're about to make our skies a whole lot safer.
Anything I should know about Den?
Things you should know? The den's not really that kind of place. This is a quiet assignment. Keep an eye out for pirates, make sure smuggling's kept to a minimum, occasional rescue job out in the debris fields. Otherwise, it's mostly long haulers and staying ready for the day the Collective wants another round, or House Varun comes back in force.
I'll take those coordinates.
Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting, and stay safe.
Thanks. While I'm here, there's a trade authority here, that guy that I want to sell to. Hi.
Good to see you. I hope we have what...
Yeah, sell that. Still haven't used that yet. Cheers, lad.
Hey, you might want this.
Operation complete. Thrusters free.
Your shield's on max. There is indeed a hostile ship somewhere. I can see the red arrow. Wait, what the hell is that thing? That was a mine. Good thing I saw that. There's another one there I can see in the distance.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, moat. All systems. Shoot them down.
Ship's draft job is out of commission.
No, I will not die in a cage.
Seals are tight. Jump drives restored.
Good. And that's why I got the EMS system. Okay, we need this guy alive.
I lost everything because of you. They will get no more.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged.
Let me guess, he killed himself. Yep.
Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Well, that's unfortunate. Chance to craft weapon mods without... Oh, that's cool. Oh, here we go. Delivery's complete item was exactly as Arx never imagined this was possible. You do amazing work. For the things you've done, won't get a trial, lock you in a cage, rest of life. No way for a man to live when they come. You kill them or show them you won't be caged. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he is pretty Pepsi. Well, might as well grab what I can. This contraband's probably going to be scanned, but I might be able to avoid it, hopefully. Don't want that.
Can I survive in this heat? Yes, but I'm not thrilled about it.
Exotic material, I'll take that. What is this? Yeah, sure. Oh, Frostwolf, actually. That's a good battle stim. I'm curious, do you think we could hail him and talk him down? Nah, he was automatically hostile. There's 8 persuasion. Yeah, alright, fine, I'll take it. Ciao, Barrett. Get away, please. Okay, number 2 is open. Number 3 is open. Which means all that's left is 1. And done. Ignition 50% damage to robot enemies. Not worth it. Harvested organs there. Go there. 9 grand, I'll take that. Just alpha, ammo. Don't have too much of that in my opinion. Okay, that will do that one, and this one can go here. That'll open up number 3. So this one could be used for number 2. Tricky. Okay, we can use that one to solve 4. Alright, that one's number 3, which we solved. Let's get to 1, 2, 3, 4. That won't work, but you know, that's not good. Ah, that's not gonna work. Fuck. Maybe this one will though, hang on. So open this over to here. That'll work. Alright, I solved 2. Alright, so we just need to find this one now. to the XP boost. Creds. The more creds. You know, go to wrong with creds.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
No. Another master lock. This one looks deceptively easy. Yeah, but okay, so we got number 2 down. Number 1. We got number 4. Just missing number 3, I think, right? I think the only way to get it is with all these ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got it. Alright. Which one was it? This one. I don't want to do this. And it was this with this. Yeah, then this, and that, followed by that. See, I have a feeling there's something more to this. Can I reload? I want to try something here. Let me see if I can get him to talk. If not, I can just easily reload. Isn't there a mine here or something? Yeah, no, it doesn't look like you can.
More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Moat. All systems should
Enemy shield system has been damaged.
You know, it doesn't look like you can actually talk to him. Hang on.
Docking complete.
I lost everything because of the UC. They will get no more.
Yeah, nah, there's no way. You can't. I did try. I can't go back and saved it. Alright, well now I'm gonna call it here, lads. I'm gonna jump off for the night. It is getting pretty late.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged.
Hey, lad.
File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
You're not authorized to pilot the ship? Oh, fuck you. Well, we got the ship still in orbit. Alright, well, that's it. I'm gonna jump off here. So, firstly, I'd like to thank Orbylicious for coming around in the chat. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, everybody. Take care, and have a good one.